All right, we're live. No stream yesterday. Had to take part of in Memorial Day. Memorial Day. So no stream yesterday. But we're back for the week here. Got some big moves already. I was already looking at the markets earlier, and yeah, I'm excited. It's already moved a ton. So let's get into it. Um, we'll start off with this yen index here. Make sure the stream's good. Yep. So this yen index taking a hit today so far. It's actually overextended already. Looks like it's still moving downwards too. See, it's starting to kind of curve and weaken for the day potentially, but like I said, it's overextending quite a bit. So let me just wait till people see if anyone joins the stream before I get all into it. Yeah, so if we look at weekly ranges here, we'll just say this is the high for the week thus far. Let's just pretend for right now it is only Tuesday, but let's just pretend that for the rest of the week it's just going to go down. It's about halfway to its goal already. Mark all these imbalances because these markets move so much already today. There's going to be a lot of imbalances to mark. I'm actually already done trading for the day. I already hit a massive trade this morning. It was quick in and out. I think it only took an hour, maybe two. So I'm actually done trading. But I'm going to go through all these charts and break them down and look for the next opportunity. But I probably won't take any today. It just depends on if it corrects. I guess it's still pretty early. New York hasn't even opened yet, so maybe there'll be another position I want. But so yeah, yen is taking a hit today. So we'll just mark the rest of these imbalances here. And so if the yen is taking a hit, the index itself, then all of these yen pairs are going to be pushing up. So moving on, we got Aussie yen here. We're going to clean up all of these imbalances. We'll start with the daily to see if there's any, and then we'll just work our way down here. Welcome to the chat. Mark all of these here. You can see like this got filled perfectly. This 1 hour is super tiny. I'll leave it, but you can see it's just a sliver. So I'm not surprised that this didn't actually come down and fill it. I mean, it's such a tiny imbalance, but it still will fill it eventually. But with this move, I'm not surprised it didn't. So if we move this here, kind of our weekly range, looking for the yen to keep losing value this week. So it'll push, and if that does happen, it's going to push this up into this area, and you can see well within range to hit these imbalances. So especially once price breaks this 4 hour swing high here on Aussie yen, and you can see with this, I'll just move this quick. This is most likely the new 4 hour swing low here. So you got one here, and then price came up, is now creating a lower high here, and then we'll potentially break this swing high and head higher and fill these imbalances. So that's what I'd be waiting for on Aussie yen. Cleaned up all those 1 hour imbalances. CAD yen, also big move. All these yen pairs moved a lot. So you can see nicely right into these imbalances getting filled. This is actually a beautiful trade that I could probably take. And I already made a very high percentage this morning, so I'm But I mean, this is still a very good trade. Like I could potentially take a lot more trades this morning just because of I know how much all these pairs moved, and so when they correct during New York, um, but that's okay. We can always leave a little money on the table after we take a lot. So these imbalances are all marked. I'm going to set an alert here. If price pushes up and hits this one, then I'll get in. But you can see it's already kind of transitioning over. But it might have one little bit more push the next hour or so to fill this 4 hour, just because it's really close. You can see it's now become bullish. Price broke this swing high here. It's created a swing low here that's higher, and it's going to continue to fill these imbalances just like Aussie yen. I mean, Aussie yen, CAD yen are pretty much the exact same. All the yen pairs really are the same, other than Swiss yen, because Swiss yen here, which we'll actually move on to right now, the Swiss is a safe haven currency, and so is the yen, so therefore they don't move. Swiss yen does not move the same as the other ones. So the other ones all had a dramatic move upwards. This did move up too, but not as much. It's barely overextended for the day, so. But with the yen getting weaker all week, most likely it's gonna just keep pushing this up. Find the low for the week. The low for the week is right here so far. So yeah, this is right on pace to come up and fill all these. After it gets a bit of a pullback here, probably to this 4 hour imbalance. This will be the new, this will be a swing low, and then this will be a swing low. Mic's still on, yep. So yeah, all these are really straightforward. As long as the yen index continues to lose value this week, this is going to push us up. Moving on, euro yen hit this 1 hour imbalance. You can see starting to struggle a little bit. I bet if we drop it down, you can see we got this 5 minute. I mean, this is a beautiful trade here too. But once price creates a swing low here on the 5 minute, might be with this like might be here, but this candle looks like it's actually pretty heavy and it's going to push a little bit lower. But you'll get a swing low here somewhere, and then it'll break, and then it'll come down and fill these imbalances for the day. But let's mark all these up. Imbalance filled. Really big move on euro yen today. Let's fill these in. Should get a webcam so you can see me, but that's all right. It's not really important what I look like. What's important is the charts. But yeah, I'm gonna set an alert here. I mean, this is still potentially like a really good short position. It's about 20% overextended on the day. So, but like I said, I already took a really good trade this morning on pound Swiss, which we'll get to. So I'm not interested in taking any more, even though there's lots of good ones. But once price gets up to hit this daily imbalance, then I'll look at it for sure. You can see it's now bullish, right? Broke this swing high, created a new swing low right here. So textbook, just like all the other yen pairs. And but eventually it's going to come down, probably this morning, and just fill probably these imbalances and then head higher. Might not fill, probably won't fill these ones yet. That might be like next week or something. But you can see pound yen already coming back down. How much capital do you trade a day? It depends on the day. Depends on what I want to risk. Sometimes it's a percent. Sometimes it's a lot more than a percent. Depends on the account size. If I'm willing to blow the account to make a huge percent. Really just depends. For these streams, I don't really talk about money. I think it really just needs to be the education around the charts. Um, Money is subjective, right? What's a lot? What's a little? Might be $100 might be a lot to someone, might be not to someone else. So you decide what you want to risk. I'm not here to tell you what to risk, or so I don't really go into depth about my risk. But yeah, so we got pound yen here. You can see we're already getting a 1 hour engulfing candle here for the day. So I do think it's going to switch back and pull down and fill all these. Or in other words, how rich are you? Yeah, exactly. Not as rich as I will be. Put it that way. There's lots of gurus on YouTube that'll talk to you about money. I'm not one of them. But yeah, these all got filled perfectly. Like, can't make this up. So huge 1 hour imbalance. Price comes up, fills it, perfect, heads higher. So yeah, we're just gonna put all these in. This is pound yen is so nice. All the yen pairs trend really well and create they make such big moves and then they correct. So this is really nice. This is a massive 4 hour imbalance. This definitely, like, if you wanted a really easy trade, like, it's right here. Easy 35 pips right now. But yeah, I'm still going through all these charts. So we got all these. We got a couple more here. What did I just create? Oh, right there. So many imbalances. It's hard to keep track. So yeah, and then even if you're looking at like just a retracement for today, what's reasonable. I mean, price could very well come down to this 1 hour imbalance, 194.274. These imbalances filling today is very conservative. So like I said, if you want an easy trade, it's right here. Whatever you want. You want 23 pips, you want 36 pips, whatever you want. Though, like, it doesn't get cleaner than this. You break it down to, this is what I see. This is what I was just talking about for, see, on euro yen here, I created it. This wasn't here when I just talked about this. So this is your trade right here. When price breaks this swing low here on the 5-minute, target right here. So here's another 32 pips. You want 32 pips on euro yen here, take it. You want 30 something pips on pound yen here. It's all yours. So there you go. Make as much money as you want. But yeah, I mean, the chances of this 38% retracement getting hit today, very high. This is kind of, it's all probability, right? So could price come down and fill this 1 hour imbalance right around this 50% area? Definitely. With this engulfing candle, there's still 25 minutes left before it closes, but I mean, I can see the sellers already coming into the market, so I could see this pushing down to here for sure. You can see this is a massive 1 hour imbalance right at the 618 retracement. So, I mean, there's a very good chance that these actually all get filled today. But so, like, let's just say there's a 50% chance this gets filled. This is like 60, 70, 80% chance. So whatever you wanted to risk, and if you wanted to set like multiple take profits, so like if this is a 1-to-1, 1-to-2, 1-to-3, 1-to-4 kind of thing, it's all there. You can see these sellers coming into the market already, and euro yen is actually just a little bit behind pound yen. Sorry, I keep switching back. Hopefully it's not confusing for you guys. I don't know. But yeah, euro yen is like a few 5-minute candles ahead, or behind. Sorry, behind pound yen here. Pound yen already created a 5-minute swing low here and now broke it. So yeah, this is gonna fill all these. I would take a bunch of trades actually, but I'm just going to spend my time going through these for you guys. I'm just marking all this up. So Kiwi yen here. Also correcting itself. This is a 4-hour imbalance. This one got filled already. Kiwi is definitely the weakest of all of these pairs, right? You can see like it only moved 0.2% today, whereas the other ones are all like 0.7, 0.6. So, but I do think this is still going to come up and fill all of these. I have to find the low for the low for the week is right here. So you can see perfectly within range to all fill this week. Let that come down here. How's the CAD USD? You mean USD CAD? It is hitting this 1-hour imbalance and struggling perfectly. See, look at price comes up, hits this imbalance. Now it's flattening out. Did move quite a bit last week, so pretty bearish week last week, and so now this week it's going to fill all that. I could definitely see it coming up to 138.882. There's a daily imbalance, and you can see it's right at the previous week, so the week before last week. So I could see price coming all the way up to here to fill all those imbalances. And if you look, I can already see the weekly range. You can't make this up. I didn't pre-do this. So this is the weekly range, and it lines up perfectly with this move upwards to fill all those imbalances. So we do have a 4-hour imbalance here, which tells me that there's momentum to the upside, which is good, makes sense. So slight pullback, and then especially because you can see it's flattening out. So we're running out of buyers right here. So it's gonna have to come back, find the buyers in here, and then head higher. So this is what I think is gonna happen for the week. It's just gonna correct from last week's movement. So yeah, it's USD CAD. We'll go back through the rest of these. Make sure I filled all these in, set my alerts if I want them. Yeah, QEN's not even overextended for the day. Got my alert there, so that one's fine. Dollar yen did have the biggest move here for sure today. I think even if I look at this, yeah, you can see dollar yen's the biggest mover today, and this was higher. I think this was closer to 1%, but I think it's pulled back a little bit. Yeah, it's pulled back a little bit already. So dollar yen is the big mover. All of these are filled. This 1-hour imbalance, which is really tiny, is also just getting filled right now. We got this one. Big move on dollar yen here. So dollar yen, dollar CAD. So USD yen, USD CAD, which we just looked at, and USD Swiss, which is right here. Also same move. So we'll get to that though. I gotta finish this one first. Again, massive 4-hour imbalance here, which is gonna get filled shortly. So easy money if you want it right now. Like the probability of this, I mean, this is only 14 pips now, but between here, like maybe it pulls back up a little bit you can get a little bit more out of this, but like the probability of this filling today is 100%. Could even target this 1 hour imbalance down here, so that gives you some more pips. Could definitely see that filling. This is the entire daily move, so there's still a potential. I could see this coming right back down to 142.97 today. Yeah, this is probably your best bet. If we look at the range, it's already moved 207 pips today, and it usually moves 153, so it's overextended on the day. So the chances of this pulling back are very, very high. So excellent trade setup right here. Okay, this is the dollar index, so big push here, possibly a higher swing low here. So I think this is because this had such a bearish week last week. Now I think it's just filling all this. Could definitely see it coming up to 99.7 here. So right here, I don't know. Let's see what the weekly range is for this. Yeah, I mean, actually, this will probably come a lot higher. It'll probably come up to this one, but definitely this one here. We got Aussie dollar. Man, all these pairs are correcting. They had such big weeks last week, right? Big bull weeks, and now they're all pulling back, which is generally what happens. It's really frustrating as a new trader when you're like, why is price coming back to where it was before? Because you think like, oh look, this is trending. Oh my god, it's gonna just keep going, and then no, it comes all the way back and fills these imbalances. Oh, 1 hour. Oh, this was filled actually perfectly. This one filled. You can see this entire move has already retraced here. Do I trade crypto? No. No, I have, but my broker doesn't give me the leverage I want with crypto, right? I got 1 to 500 leverage trading Forex, so and indices, so